Guest presenters, I've asked my network of resources to share with you information regarding their field of expertise. As a senior real estate specialist, I've spent the last 2 years building a very strong network of resources. These professionals will share information with you so our seniors and their families can make informed decisions. As a senior real estate specialist, I'm committed to educating my clients through my network of resources.
Good morning. This is Christina Cochran. I'm an estate planning attorney with Gersh Law offices. I'm here with my co-host, Wrigley. He is very well-behaved, handsome co-host, Wrigley. He's a rescue Great Dane. Today we're going to talk about a pet trust. A pet trust is a tool that allows you to set aside funds for the care of your pets. Recently in 2014, Kentucky passed laws that allow the creation of a pet trust, so it's a relatively new tool. So some of you may hear the word pet trust. Some people are going to think of Leona Helmsley. She died in the late 1990s, and if you remember Leona Helmsley, she was a multi-millionaire heiress. She left, in fact, $12 million to her Lhasa Apso trouble. This created a lot of trouble in her estate plan. And ultimately, Trouble only received $2 million so that he could continue to live in the manner he was accustomed to. That means that he continued to have his personal chef prepare meals, a diamond-studded collar, etc. But today, you don't need to be a multimillionaire to afford a pet trust. Pet trust can be a very useful tool. It allows you to set aside money for the care of your pets. When you think about it, if you average out $100 a month over a 10-year period for a pet trust, that's simply $10,000. That money is there for meals, the chow, dog chow, cat chow that you might need, veterinary bills, and you also want to include a compensation for your trustee. The trustee is the person who's going to be caring for the animals upon your death. I will tell you from personal experience, a lot of times we set aside money for our trustees. They don't always take the money that you've set aside for them. So let's say that you've set aside your pet trust and your pet only survives for 8 years after your death. Whatever money remains in that trust would then be donated to perhaps one of your favorite charities, maybe a animal care society, humane society, Shamrock Foundation, one of those charitable entities. Secondly, a pet trust can be a very useful tool if you are concerned about care for your animal in the event you are incapacitated, or, for example, you needed to go to nursing home care or assisted living where a pet was not allowed. For example, I have a client, Sam, who's 90 years old, been a long-time dog owner. He lost his dog about 2 years ago, and he came in to me to talk about a pet trust. He wanted to know that when he got that second dog, that he would have provisions for the dog in the event he did need to go to nursing home care. That's another way that a pet trust can really help you make a plan that's responsible, providing responsible care for your dog or cat. So in closing, I'd invite you to, if you're a pet owner, a pet lover, and you want to make sure that your dog, cat, parrot, potbelly pig is cared for when you're no longer here and able to care for them, I'd invite you to come and set up a meeting with Gersh Law offices, Christina Cochran. I'm an estate planning attorney. Thank you. Wrigley, say goodbye.
I'm Kent Lee, Senior Real Estate Specialist, representing my 55-plus mature adult seniors and their families with the selling of their home.